Hello and welcome everyone. This is English in the Pocket, podcast number 9. I am Tiago Das, your host in this learning adventure. And today's podcast is an interview with my good friend Vinícius Braz Rocha, who is a net weaver at E2 Glad and many other open source initiatives. I hope you enjoy it. He is here. My cosmic friend is already joined me here. Excellent. We are double live here. We are live on Instagram. We are live in Zoom. So we are all connected.
Wow, man, that's really great.
Your beard is impressive. I really envy your beard because I'm trying to grow my little goatee. Nothing compares to your big Santa Claus. Oh, very nice.
I'm already confused of Santa Claus already, man. In the streets.
You must get lots of
Yeah,
job
yeah, but
offerings about around Christmas time, no?
nah, not so, man, not so. So here you are, my friend. What do you want from me?
Yes, well, I'd just like to take this opportunity, this solemn opportunity, and I just wanted to, while we are just a few minutes live on Instagram, just wanted to take this opportunity to introduce you to the wild world. This is my good friend Vinícius Braz Rocha, and in 3 words, Vinícius is a net weaver, is a warm heart, and is a fast thinker. So this is the blueprint of English in the
Wow,
pocket. I always bring 3 words that comes into my mind that defines
wow.
your world as I perceive. So welcome to our chat in the pocket. We're calling it.
Wow. Well, I'm very pleased to be here with you, man, because I know that everything that you touch and do, it not immediately transforms in gold, but it's already a very, how I can say, conspicuous way to make people think, to make people move, to make people transform. So I know that you have that type of energy. You have that type of, you see, motto. So I'm here because I really love you, man. I really like the way that you're in this life, the way that you live, the way that you want to make things happen. And I'm here, all yours.
Thank you, my friend. That those words do touch my heart. Yes, as I was saying before, I recorded a little live video saying that who I was about to meet, and I was describing you as also my not only somebody who I admire, but also a friend who's been to our house and met our children, and it's part of the family already somehow. So thank you for taking this invitation. And I've been actually it's the third time now that I've been interviewing different people from different parts of the world, in fact, and uh, and they happen to be all of them friends of mine, you know. And this is the thing is like English in the Pocket is a broadcast program, but it's not fancy. We invite everyone. We're not waiting for the celebrity, okay? Because it's like about the humanness that connects us all. And it's interesting you said about the
Yeah,
motto.
it's because it's because it's related to the common folks, to the common folks. It's related to the common people, isn't it? It's related to all the things that make us human. And you see, when we talk about languages is something uh, very interesting because languages it can unite us in a cultural way, in a culturally way, but at the same time, language can divide us. So it's a very interesting landscape to be in. You see, and learning languages is not only to learn language, it is to open yourself to new perspectives, open yourself to new ways of thinking, new ways of being in this planet. So it's a exploration thing too. You see, you become explorer. You see, when you're learning languages, and in this sense, you're a type of guide. You see, but that conventional guide, you're more a partner that wants to explore with people that wants to learn new perspective, new cultures,
I like the word
new languages.
facilitator.
So that, yeah, man, make it the way you want.
So Vinicius, let's make the most of our time together, and I'd like to hear from you. In fact, so what do you do, and what is your what is your, because okay, we're talking about motto, and then the motto, one of the mottos of the English in the Pocket is pretty much change the world by expressing who you are. Whenever we say, oh, but I don't want to change the world, you can't change the world. And the point is like, yes, the moment you start expressing yourself, you are already changing the world because you are changing your own world. And I happen to say that this has been true for my case. You know, I was feeling like, what can I do with my energy and my skills? And then I felt, actually, I want just to broadcast. I want to broadcast myself in whatever way. And it happens to be in English because I happen to be able to offer some level of technicalities and mentorship in this field. But it could be in through any media. I've been doing this through music for a long time, but I felt English would be something quite of a like an almost like an utility for people. You know, people use English. They don't use music as such. They do in other ways. So yes, connectedness and expressing who we are, and that's how that's the engine to change the world in the sense of like not manipulating changing, but composing and making as you go along. So how do you change the world, Vinicius? By how do you express yourself, man? Who are you?
Well, well, man, I change the world by changing myself constantly. You see, I think that's the way to change things. And you see, if reality is a fabrication of our senses, a fabrication of our understanding, uh, that comes through language, through culture, to change my perspective. If I'm willing to change my way of viewing things and viewing people, I am changing within. You see, so that's the way that I understand things, and it's more related to not to big changes. It's related to micro changes. It's related to things that I can hold on, things that I can feel, I can look in the eyes, see, I can touch, and that's really where for me is the richness of the things I do. You see, in this sense, I would love to be a conventional guy, and I feel myself as not a conventional guy in the sense that we understand conventional ways to be in this society. Okay, I feel myself as a common guy, a guy related to the commons, to the things that make us human. You see, and the things that makes us human is my challenge, is my daily challenge, is a thing that moves me, drives me, and it's not a simple task, man.
Mm.
It's because
Hmm.
to to begin with, it's not a mission. I'm not on a mission in this planet. I really I don't feel the way that I deal with this like if I'm in the mission.
Hmm.
No, man, this is not a mission for me. Not at all. This is a way of being, really, with all types of people, all
What
types
would
of
be a
common folks.
mission?
See,
Hold on a second. What would be a mission? You say
ah,
it's not a mission for me, and it would be some kind of activism or something. Is that what you mean?
yeah, yeah, man. You see, that's a very good question, Chagi, and I can answer in this way. A mission for me is something that that squares out all the possibility to make feel ourselves human. You see why? Because when we speak about missions, we remember institutions. We remember historical institutions related to society, to civilization, and we remember, you see, all this framework of doing something organized, something that needs to get to the target, needs
Right. It's got
to
a specific
really,
goal.
yeah, yeah, man. So for me, when we speak about mission, we're speaking about something related to myths. You see, we're speaking about something that doesn't humanize us, it dehumanizes. So I can't see myself in a mission, because if I see myself in a mission, it's something like I'm putting myself out of this human range. You see, human core, human wealth. Uh, because you see, that's where if you're on a mission, man, you can be, you can go crazy with it. You see, and everything, uh, everything comes secondly. You see, nothing else matters because you're in a mission. You see, so I never feel myself in a mission. That's the
I
way I
see.
understand
I
it.
see. It's like a mission is something like almost like an entity, and then when people say I'm on a mission or I'm a militant of a certain mission, is almost like bypassing the human that is in between that thing to be accomplished. Because like if you're in a mission, you're gonna just you're gonna just go past, you go over the whomever is on your way. I get your point. So great. So so what, you're on a mission, you're not on a mission, you are on a flow, and on a what? So what is it? What is the
That's a good.
statement? Is that a statement? Is there a definition for what you do?
No, no, it's not a statement. But what you just said, it really relates to me. I really feel myself in a flow that I don't control, man. In a flow that I don't plan for it. In a flow that it's open to any anything that can happen. You see, I don't plan my days. I don't plan my hour, my minute. I'm really open to everything that is happening to me right now, because for me, the future, the future realizes in the present. The future happens in the present. The present conversation that we're having right now. You see, for me, that's where my energy is. I don't because you see, that's the only way, man. It's the only way that you can feel yourself and feel others. You see, because
Right.
anything that you do with a perspective that is not related to be open to new perspectives, only if it's related to expectations, things that you did that didn't go well, things that you want to do
Mm.
to be to be happy in that long future. Well, man,
Mm.
that puts you in the that puts you in a time frame, that puts you in a very squeezed, very difficult time frame. You see, you put yourself out of any human equation. You see, you put yourself in a mission. You put yourself, you become an entity, or you become someone that is pursuing an entity, or something like it. You see.
Thanks for joining me in one more podcast, and this conversation is to be continued. You may sign up free at English in the Pocket for our free training course to be part of our free conversation classes and lots of stuff. The world has now changed. We have open source, collaborative ways of doing things because we are now connected. The internet has made it available, so we no longer need schools to learn and develop our English. And we no longer need to spend huge amounts of money to learn either. All we need is a network of people that is really willing to talk together and learn together. And English in the Pocket is this network. You know, we are like Robin Hood of the English schools. Do you see my point? So come and join us, englishinthepocket.com. So now, if you can help others to speak up, talk directly to me. You may email me at tiagidas@gmail.com. And game on.